what it is, man. This is the Green Room. ED and Mr. Gemini on the mic in a warm-up to a show about nothing.
That's how we do it. You just hit the button and then we go.
That's what she said.
And here we, there isn't even a button for that.
Yeah, you. We'll talk about that later.
It's a movie quote, ass.
Yeah, no. There's an episode in How I Met Your Mother where they're at the gynecologist because they're getting fertility checks and all that stuff.
Right.
And the husband Marshall looks at a diagram on the wall of a female's vagina, like full, all of like, labia majora, minor, all that stuff. And he points to the very top and he's like, oh, what's that? And she just looks, because it's a female OG, and she just looks at her and he goes, oh, you pearl girl. Oh, I feel so bad because
I'm so sorry.
she had like a Romanian accent or some shit. It was hilarious. Oh, yeah,
Yeah, this is the Green Room.
yeah, this is what happens.
It's like you just walked into the middle of a conversation because you did.
Dude, what
So,
do you...
I know there's dust all
Dude,
over
he's
my
always got shit going on with his equipment that he's got to be playing with. He's talking about bugs. There's
now
fuzz.
I'm playing with my equipment on air.
Anyways, where are we? Who are we? What's going on?
Where am I? Where the heck am I?
What happened? I blacked out. So I'm Philly D.
According to empirical data, I am King Gemini or Mr. Gemini.
And I am the fact checker, Miss JT.
It's just like there was a question. It's like, damn it, who messed with the prompters? You know he reads everything literally. Dude, you sound very Ron Burgundy right there.
I can't help myself.
You're like, Ken Gemini? Is that right?
Like really annoying. It's like,
Dude, I mean,
sorry,
can you?
all right.
He's picking at it. He's blowing on it. Yeah, you are playing with your equipment in front of everybody. That's what's happening right now. Yes, you have no response for that. I'm aware. It's okay.
Feels good.
It feels good. Oh well, it is the Green Room.
Good. Yeah. All right.
Beer 30.
So this is where we warm up to talking about nothing.
This is
Or
where we
everything.
drink alcohol and get loaded and party. Wait, what?
Well, we don't get loaded.
We load up. We party.
We get dressed up.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that parties.
Just seriously don't know where to sit.
It's Hot Rod. She's like, I don't know that one. No, so in the scene of Hot Rod, they're introducing the crew, air quotes, the crew, because that's their name, because they have a stunt crew. And, Hot Rod, which is Andy Samberg, plays, the Daredevil. He's the stuntman. They're introducing, this new initiate into the group, which is like his next door neighbor that came back from college or something. She's on vacation or whatever. I forget, But he's like introducing everybody, and he's just like, here, I'll go first. He's like, I'm Rod, and I like to party. And then he points to the next person, and it's just like, I forget what that person's name. He's like, but I am so-and-so. It's like, and I like to party. He's like, I already said that. Maybe pick something different. And then the next guy is just like, I am Steve and I like to party. He's just like, I'm pretty sure we just went over this. No one parties but me. Okay, Rod, party, no one else. And then Danny McBride's character goes too. And he's just like, I like to party. He's like, yeah, no, he definitely does. Just like, he's like, oh, all right, we'll just, moving on. Dude, that scene's hilarious. As most scenes in the movie.
So you were drawing a connection or a correlation there?
Yeah.
What you were saying?
Because we were talking about partying. I was like, I'm pretty sure the only one that parties.
Have you seen the Andy Samberg movie where he it's kind of like Groundhog Day, but he's stuck in like this wormhole?
Oh yeah.
Thing?
What's his name? The guy that does the State Farm commercials. He's in it.
Yeah, it's Jay. Hold on.
Yeah, no, I can. Oh god, J.K. Simmons.
Yeah.
J.K. Simmons. And Tracy Minotti, I think, or something like that. She's
don't look at me.
She was the mom in How I Met Your Mother. She was the actual mom. I'm pretty sure it's the same chick.
I never knew who the mom was. I never watched to the end.
Oh, and How I Met Your Mother? Yeah. Well, she was only, like last season or whatever, I think. Or they showed her, I think, they showed like a teaser of her at the end of season 8 and then season 9. So she was only in the one season. But I mean, she was in pretty much every episode from that. So,
Palm Springs.
Yeah. No, yes, I have seen that movie. It's an interesting twist on time, temporal, portal type.
Time dilation.
Yeah, well, just time loop.
Oh,
because
time
it's
loop.
you're stuck in this. I'm trying to remember exactly how it was. It's almost like a quantum temporal loop because they initiated this burst of energy in this specific location. So the two components to it caused more or less like a wormhole. And you know what I mean?
But
Like,
it looped back on itself or
yeah.
something. I don't know. But, I was trying to think.
It just referred to it as a time loop. Yeah.
Okay. No, I saw, well, I didn't watch it, but I saw another movie I think I was just trolling Netflix, and I think it's one of the Wayans brothers does one, but he's like on his way to his wedding, and he has to keep reliving that day, but he like wakes up in an elevator naked or something. It does look funny, but it wasn't enough for me
that
to.
sounds funny.
It wasn't enough for me to want to click on it. I just wasn't in the mood for it.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, oh, look, another one. But I don't know. Some of the Groundhog type-esque movies have been pretty funny, though.
Well, and that's why
And it's just called Naked.
Yes. Yeah, that's it. He wakes up naked in an elevator at the beginning. Like, no matter what happens, like he dies, everything fails, he goes to sleep, whatever happens. I didn't watch the movie, like I said, but it's the same kind of
it
Groundhog
literally-
Day thing.
Well, yeah. So same
Yeah.
as what is it? Boss Level. Yeah,
Boss
Palm
Level
Springs.
was awesome. Yeah.
Well, see, and that's the thing about those two, Boss Level and Palm Springs, is the fact that there is a logical explanation as to why you could have this time loop. It gives it a very plausible kind of idea. So, and you and I have talked about this before. I don't really like studio movies, and what I mean by studio movies is when the studio heads or the execs or somebody all of a sudden they get in there. It's like, what would be great, and before you know it, there's like tons of CGI now and like crazy freaking music and all these insane things, and it's all planned out and it's very like doom, black and white, and it's just like, oh, that only happens in the
Boring,
movie kind of
yeah.
shit. Yeah, so when you get these movies, because again, like when you do like the comic books and all this stuff, they get so outlandish because they have to have so much more action or so much more like explosion and noise, and you got to keep the attention of it. And it's like, dude, no, you don't need that. But when you get this, a presentation where the information that they're working off of, there is no need for context to be in the sense of like, hey, this is the rules of this world. It's just like, hey, dude, this is the way this stuff can work. So it almost gives it more of like a documentary type feel. There's an authenticity to it that's what really gets me.
like
That's what I like in new stuff, is where like it makes you think. It's just like, holy shit, that really could happen. When they use science, air quotes, science.
Yeah, I like the backstory to Boss Level. I thought was pretty sweet, and the references that they used there from
like
Egyptian
ISIS
mythology.
and right,
Yeah.
all that stuff, reincarnation, and in that sense of what.
So, like, what were they tapping into there? Was it something like one of our favorite topics yet again?
Yeah, right.
Ancient technology.
Yeah, or or just separation of dimensions, being able to slip between same world, but just in a loop going from 3 dimension to 5 dimension to 3 dimension. You know what I mean? And
I smell muffins.
you smell muffins. Yeah, dude. No, for real. That's what when you don't need to have context to understand the information that they're giving you, it's like, all right, dope. That makes sense to me.
That actor was funny as hell in that movie too.
Yeah, he was in How I Met Your Mother as well. He played the one bartender.
Like, he's stumbling around. He's like, I'm just gonna go over here. Oh, now I'm blind. And then and then he's dead like right after that.
Yeah.
He's sitting there trying to pull the sword out of his forehead.
Yeah, right.
Morbid humor.
Well, because again, I'm not into like those crazy blow uppy tons of action, but there's in Boss Level, there's a level of imaginative revenge because he's been murdered so many times.
Badassery is
Well,
what
yeah,
it is.
well, because it's this, to me, it's the sense that you've been screwed over so many times. Because again, there's all these different murderers that have killed them different ways again and again and again. There's a lot of animosity built up and all of that, where it's just like, I need one solid, awesome kill for each of you. I'm good, and he gets them, and the way those play out, and
I thought that movie was solid too when you look at the psychology of it all too, because it's like
all levels of it. Yeah,
think if you had that opportunity to rectify everything in your life, and you have as many opportunities as you need to get it right, so that you have your perfect day, then you can move on.
Right. Yeah,
And it
like
was
Groundhog Day kind of shit.
How many parallels are there? Like as a man, like he had to hold up his end. He had to make sure the world didn't fall apart, because this machine was going to eventually, if he let it run out, it was going to eventually blow up the entire world.
Yeah.
It was kind of like their version of the Nothing, but it looked like an invisible atomic bomb kind of thing. Like it was just,
well, it's
like whiteness, just
Ghostbusters when you cross the streams kind of shit.
yeah, like what they were trying to, yeah.
Yeah, where
Right.
every particle all instantaneously, imploding on the
But I mean,
whatever.
the pressures of the world, trying to make friendship with his son. Like there was so much going on there that was,
The hero's journey, but
was
to the
definitely-
extreme. It had every
if
piece
it didn't
to it.
have all that, it wouldn't be the same like heart-wrenching feeling that you get. What keeps you hanging on and keeps you
Yeah.
cheering for him or laughing when things go wrong, because he's coming back, but he's like,
well, the same thing with. All right, so think about this. Like every time when he finally realizes where the what do you call it? The freaking in his tooth, the not the beacon, the transmitter.
right.
Yeah, the tracker that he's got in his mouth, and it's like,
Somebody paid a lot of money to see you dead. Just saying.
but think about that. Is once he figures that he has that, every day he's got to relive yanking that sucker out.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's like knowing that you have that pain coming, but it's very much like you were saying, the psychology of it, where it's like, hey, I've lived this so many times, where it's just like, yeah, and next, yeah, keep going.
And I don't think they could have really given that a different ending. If you remember the ending, like he goes back into the machine, you're not sure if you're ever going to see him again. And they just left it right there. So like, I don't know, potentially it would be cool to see some kind of a, spin-off or a sequel or something.
I mean,
And he's definitely a pretty good action hero. I mean,
dude, he's been doing a shit ton of that. But yeah, no,
but I love the synchronicity of it, like where you have the expectation of what he's got to go through next, and they only show enough of it to keep it interesting. So they're showing you certain parts of the day, in a series to give it continuity, and it's just like the way it was very well put together.
I think so.
I haven't seen the other one.
Yeah, all
that you were
the
talking about.
the running jokes where he keeps jacking the one dude in the car. He's like, he's still that guy.
Like the running joke, yeah.
And he was yelling with him, and
That was pretty, yeah.
but then all the times he's been driving, all of a sudden you get that one chase, and he's just like, wait a minute, I never saw this before. Nitrous. Just like flick. Yeah, dude. But that's those the nuances, those little pieces, the run on jokes, and just
He's like, so what do I do after the bus? Oh shit. Did I not get to the bus? Oh God.
I just got a real genius. You know who this is, Kent?
No, but he does say that just like he's like God, and then he just passes out. Yeah. Great movie.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that was one of first movies in a while where I was excited after a while. I was like, wow, that's pretty good.
I know a movie's good if I watch it within the next 48 hours right after seeing it the first time.
Yeah,
and that was one of those, like, you can definitely, you're like, I think I missed a couple things. I'm going to go back and watch it again.
Yeah, I've had a couple subsequent watches on it for sure.
And it's funny enough to keep it entertaining, and there's enough nuance to it. Nuance is hidden in it that you always kind of get something new when you watch it again. Like, oh man, I missed that the first 2 or 3 times.
Dude, you know
or whatever.
what? I feel like there's a lot of movies that are like that. At least the ones that I keep rewatching. You know, I'll get to like that 5th, 6th, or 7th watch, and all of a sudden it's just like, holy crap, I never noticed that before. You know, like you see the name on the side of a moving truck or something.
But it's kind of like what they did with the music. When was that? I guess back in the 80s, the wall of sound thing that they're doing more with movies now, where like they like to put in things that are hidden that you're not looking at the focal point in order to notice them. Like you have to look in the background.
you know, what are the Easter eggs or whatever?
Easter eggs that they hide in movies. I mean, Disney's renowned for it. Like they'll hide stuff all over their movies. They'll make references to other movies that they make. They'll, you know, Disney, Pixar, I think they all do it.
She keeps flipping her. It's all black. We can't. Oh, wait, hold. There we go. Penis is what?
Oh,
I don't know what she's. Penis in clouds. What is going on? Penis in clouds in the Disney. Why can't you say that? Why do you have to write that? Yeah.
Oh, in Aladdin. Oh, that's
you can share that. What are you afraid to go on, Mike? Saying
See, I don't
that?
remember seeing that either.
Well, dude, there was
I know there was a bunch of different ones,
man.
and it's disturbing when you do see them. There was a bunch of stuff in the Little Mermaid that was really disturbing.
Well, there was one Disney movie because I just saw a clip on this. They were talking about it. There was one that an animator literally put in the background a nude painting, like old school, you know, Renaissance, Baroque kind of like, you know, that the style, like Victorian, you know, fancy, you know, tasteful, but it's a painted. I forget what movie it was. I think it was like the Avengers or oh god.
No, but I'm talking about like in a children's cartoon where you put in like some of the things that I've seen.
Like in Fight Club when he splices in.
Yeah, but it's
during
like
Bambi.
It's like right there in your face. Like, I mean, literally, like if you were paying attention, you know. But how many times have I seen these movies and I've never noticed this stuff, which is kind of even more disturbing because it's then affecting you like on a subconscious level, right? I mean,
right. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's why I'm very cognizant and exacting in what I choose to ingest information wise. I mean, I very much surround myself with the world that I wish to live in, you know, the fake it till you make it. You know, until I'm truly surrounded by this, I have to look for it and find it. And as I do, I keep celebrating that and then just slowly reprogramming my brain to just find me more of that shit. It helps me to tune into it. Because, I mean, we as the fifth dimension soul,
does that
light
that helps you
entities,
keep your vibration in a higher heart level?
So, yeah, well, think about this because, you know, us as our soul, our spirit is, you know, fifth dimensional light being, right? It's a soul, it's an energy, it's just an entity. Well, being that entity that can embrace and see all things, get past like third dimension, fourth dimension, live in the fifth dimension, all that kind of stuff, you're not limited. Your construct is something of all knowing, all feeling, all seeing, just being a part of all of it, right? So that's the thing is when we get taken from that and then put into this three-dimensional body, it's limited in its ability to ingest information or for our soul or spirit to take in that information. You know, so we basically need to reprogram the machine so that it can. It's like, no, we look for this shit instead, buddy. You know, it's like when you get this avatar, this human being, it's very much like an empty, you know, cyborg sense where it's just this giant
you had
structure.
Like this inner voice saying, just, I know that's bad, but just ignore that for now because this is what's important.
It's not even that, you know, ignore this. It's just I'm over here.
I don't have time. Yeah.
Well, because like you said, you can't not think about the negatives. Well, I can always project things in the positive. So instead of saying, no, I don't think about that, I say, yes, I think about this.
Right. Yeah.
So and that's what I'm saying is over the past so long, I mean, I know, right? The freaking fishing pole with the legs is hilarious. But it's one of those things where knowing this is how it seems this world is, we can focus on, we can fix this machine, we can, you know, work with those constraints and move ourselves forward. So that's pretty much what I just focus on.
So JD is showing different images where there's some disturbing things going on in different movies. And this particular one,
there's a little bishop with a little bishop.
Yeah, this is the one I was talking about. It's when the Little Mermaid's actually having her wedding ceremony, right? As a full human being with legs. The bishop presiding over the ceremony has got.
Oh, he's presiding over the ceremony, all right.
He's got some morning wood.
I mean, it's kind of down, so it's more like he's just.
If you watch the footage, it's actually quite disturbing because it bounces. So yeah, no, I'm serious, and like you don't like you would never see it if somebody didn't point it out. But yeah, it was the original cover of the movie too. Yeah, I remember that. And that, like, when you see it, it's like so obvious.
Oh, there's a penis in there.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's totally there.
So I guess is Little Mermaid the one where it's like
they built
lots of
there. I think
penises?
there was a number of different things going
Apparently.
on. Yeah.
It's not called the Little Mermaid. It's the little worm.
What else?
The Little Mermaid. What?
It's the eel.
Oh,
Jessica Rabbit.
I do not
exposes
remember
herself.
that.
What?
Yeah, but she's a cartoon, so there's nothing down there.
I don't remember that either. But
Yeah, that scene was not in the movie.
I do remember the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz did have a gun.
What?
Yeah.
Really? What?
Yeah, he had a I don't know.
Look at Sid has a hooker.
It looked
in
like a
his room.
6-shooter, like a 38 or something like that, I think.
I get that she had a pair of legs with a.
You can look that one up too. That's interesting.
What was that one?
The Scarecrow. And I think the lions, tigers, and bears scene.
Has a
Oh
gun.
my gosh.
I don't know.
I swear.
Cars,
yes.
listen to this parody. Cars 2 features a lemon party.
I don't get what's a lemon party.
A lemon is when you sell a really crappy car. Like a crappy car is a lemon.
So there's the joke. Okay, now I get it. I'm not that dude. I'm not that bright. You know what I mean?
Aladdin get kicked out of a brothel.
Why? Okay.
think-
I mean, that's more
I think we all
obvious
knew
stuff,
that,
if
though.
anything, but yeah.
But that's because he was jumping through, like trying to hide Willie after he stole the bread.
Yeah, he wasn't actually in the brothel. He's just going through it.
Just bouncing through.
Oh yeah, dude. I remember this one. Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, see, these are the more overt ones. That's not what I'm
That's
talking
what
about.
you would expect.
That's
Yeah, it's
more harmless
the,
because it's
ooh,
not like
multiple pirates.
It's the-
What?
it's the subliminal
This is
stuff I'm talking
Piggy.
about.
I mean, it is Mrs. Piggy. She I'm not gonna say.
No, well, we all knew about Miss Piggy though. That
Yeah, right.
wasn't a surprise. What happened? What hit?
What? It's the top. It's
Well,
it's
things
clickbait. It's clickbait, bro.
I know. Yeah, don't click on anything. I'm just saying.
Don't you? I know you'll get a virus. Literally, if you put you
All right.
use your
Yeah,
clicker,
this stuff. A lot of.
These are givens.
Oh yeah, like this is
yeah.
all obvious
cheap
ones now.
jokes.
Yeah,
Cheap jokes. That's all I'm really into. Honestly,
that's more like the jokes they hide for the parents that have to watch this because their kids are watching it. That's different. But I'm talking like the overt or the covert, not the overt. The stuff that's like it's hidden in plain sight that like you.
But that is
watch
overt.
You watch it.
They're hiding in plain sight, so they're out on display. But
Covert over
covert is when you're like hiding. Overt is
No, but
when
like,
you're just out in the open.
penis in the clouds,
I mean, that's where mine's at.
a penis in a golden castle,
Penis in your household.
a penis in your household.
What
Exactly.
about Angel Beats and Cinderella?
You find it in the oddest places. I don't know what's going on. And this is for and what was it? The Lion King. That's the one you were showing where
Yeah, sexy.
but like he lays down in the on the corner of a.
That's
on
a
the edge of
balls and shaft on that thing.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, it totally is.
Hercules.
That's disturbing. In Hercules.
It's just, but there's no hair, so it's not.
Oh no, the whole thing's there. Oh yeah. Well,
There's a thong in the dude. I feel like that's just
yeah.
Somebody's looking for that
I think that's reaching.
a
Yeah.
little bit, just a bit outside. What? I doubt that. This is Aladdin tells teens to get naked.
No.
What? No. Okay. All right, is this an interesting conversation? Is this
They do not say that.
What happened? Nobody
Nowhere
knows
in
what's
Aladdin
happening.
does he say good teenagers take off their clothes.
Yeah, but
What?
it says good tiger take off, scat go. So again, I think it's one of those things where people were reaching.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So Mr. Potato Head makes an oral implication. What does that mean? So you like make the blowjob?
I already exited out of it. Sorry.
Oh,
That's all right.
ruined it.
You're going for the scarecrow with the pistol.
Sorry.
The scarecrow with a pistol. Dude, if you told if you were
well, that
me,
wasn't a Disney movie. Disney
Yeah.
doesn't own the rights to Wizard of Oz.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, that wasn't. That was a separate reference, but
I don't know. This is I don't know. I don't.
hidden things in movies, and that was just.
You
a
know, he's
separate
73% right.
reference to not be
So-
talking about penises hidden in children's movies.
Dude, whoa! You don't say that here.
Children's movies.
No,
Movies.
penises hidden in children's movies. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why are they putting penises in children's movies?
I don't know. That's got to be in the title, though.
But no, but that would in fact not happen.
That will definitely not happen. As a matter of fact, we're going to edit this out.
redacted. For the first time, we will edit Nahinajad.
Not to publicly apologize or something for that.
Do you, like when you told Canada that you didn't like them, and then you felt the need to apologize?
Oh, Canada's all right. It's harmless.
Canada's actually pretty good.
My family name actually has origins in Canada.
Dude, nobody likes a bragger, bro.
Hey,
Oh, I forgot the. Well, I'm not Canadian, so you know.
I can tell.
You know shit.
Where's your maple syrup? It should be on the table.
Dude, I used it all in the last King Clancy. How I Met Your Mother fans get that shit hard.
Pervert.
Hey, I'm just repeating. I didn't actually. That's just. It was the repeater because that will happen.
It involves maple syrup and a spatula or something.
I don't know about the spatula. No, I don't. There's definitely maple syrup, but there was. I don't. No spatula that I'm remembering.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not going off personal recollection. This is just mere recalling of the actual show. So it's.
I mean, maybe
Again,
those
I
would just
didn't-
be add-ons if you wanted.
Dude, what
You
do
know,
you?
like whipped cream. Or,
I'm not really into that. I'm sorry. What? I've been drinking
So
tequila.
you were correct about the gun on the scarecrow.
dude, it's creepy. Like I don't remember seeing.
I
want
want
to
to see a picture of this shit. Can you get us? Can we have
it's-
photographic proof?
It's easy to find,
Well, I'm not asking you. I'm asking.
obviously. Yeah.
I read the article where it told me this scene.
There you go. That's one. But again, can we?
Let me find you.
He's like, I
Yes,
want to see
please.
that.
Hold on.
I do. There's been so much hype built around it, man.
It'll be circled in red. Don't worry about it.
It's yeah, but still.
Yeah, but
Would you
just
can
why
it
don't-
just?
I just
Why don't?
why can't we?
Oh. Goodbye. Click. Oh man. No. Yes. Okay. No. Keep going. Yes. Have some,
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my!
dude. No, we're not. We're not coming back to that shit again. I want to see Scarecrow packing pistol.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. No. Okay. I remember
right,
this.
Right, right.
Yeah, but it's not real. It's obviously not real.
What do you mean it's not real?
It's not a real gun. It's just a.
That's not even.
It's like a prop.
That's not even the image I remember seeing. But
Dude, there's
the
no-
one I saw. It looked like a real gun. It was actually
See, I didn't know we were talking about Wizard of Oz. I thought we were talking about like the cartoon Scarecrow. I did not get that part.
cartoon scarecrow.
Yeah, the scarecrows in the field. Don't you remember? This is like from way back.
What cartoon?
Oh, I want to say there was like early Hanna-Barbera days, like or just
Scarecrows
before
and-
that.
What?
Yeah, they did.
They came to life.
It was yeah. Well, it was because it was the two black crows messing with the scarecrow, and
Oh,
so that's what I was thinking.
Heckle
of.
and Jekyll,
Yeah, I think so.
or
Yeah,
something like that?
Yeah, I think that is. Yeah. Good job, little buddy.
bro. I haven't. You're gonna have to pull up an image of that. I haven't seen that, and
Yeah, that's from way back.
I
wanna
never
say-
actually watched that. I've seen an episode of it, but I've never actually watched it.
Yeah, I feel like that shit was back in like the
It was
50s or
a long
60s.
time ago.
Yeah, man. I'm fucking old, bro. Deal with this shit. Yeah, them cats. Yeah.
Yeah, but the Scarecrow. I want to see the Scarecrow.
Oh, it's an actual episode. There's a
it's
few
just
episodes.
one episode?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It may not have been.
It wasn't
them.
like
It
a
might have been
recurring.
because I feel like it was black and white. Of course, this is also coming off of my TV, which
Do you
was
remember-
black and white. So
Do you remember Thundar the Barbarian
fuck yeah, dude.
Yep.
How could you not?
and Short Tails?
Fuck yeah, sure tells.
Right,
Yeah, dude, and the snorkels.
the Snorks. Hey, all that.
Yeah, man. They had what the fuck, dude? There was so much shit on that. The USA Cartoon Express, Sunday cartoons, man.
No, but like the old Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
Fuck yeah, like Quick Draw McGraw, El Kabong.
El Cabal.
El Kabong, dude, I fucking love El Kabong. Are you shitting me? All he does is throw a freaking bandana on, and he's got 6-shooter on his side, and there he is. He's El Kabong. Throws a fucking cape on, and
What the hell else? I'm trying to remember. Because I know I used to watch all the Hanna-Barbera stuff, like when I was little, like real little.
oh yeah, what's exit stage left even Snagglepuss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Hanna-Barbera was Yogi and all that shit too, wasn't it?
Top Cat and another.
I think so, dude.
It was a whole lineup that was all Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
Are you talking
Yeah.
about this Scarecrow?
Is that him?
I mean, that could have been
That's them.
No, I feel like it was black and white, but it could have
older.
been my TV.
If you were using a black and white TV, I mean,
It would
But
be
that's what I'm
black and white.
saying. Well, yeah, that's why I'm like,
Right.
That's
it
why
still
I'm.
could have been him in this color photo.
Oh, I agree, but I don't. That's not the. It doesn't look like. So no, the Scarecrow was incorrect, but that's what I'm like. But I also feel like it's black and white, but it could have been.
Just because you were watching it on a black and white TV.
I could. It could. My brain could be recalling it from.
You can't
No.
Scarecrow with.
That's not the one.
You can't scare a scarecrow.
I can do whatever I want.
Wrong.
I can jump off the high dive. Sorry.
Lindy.
The triple Lindy. There was this guy.
That's their episode with them.
Yeah, no, that's the one. Yeah. I feel like that's
No, he doesn't have a gun.
no, but that's what I was saying. That's why
Yeah.
we were like, he had a gun. I was like, did he really?
He doesn't have a gun.
It doesn't, because I think there's like a farmer that comes in later on or something because the Scarecrow's not doing his job or some shit. Some shit like that.
Yeah,
Something.
I remember that episode.
Dude, I can't even think of all the
It
shows.
was a
on
Looney
Hanna-Barbera,
Tunes
though. Tons of them.
thing.
Something like that. But yeah, dude, I feel like Yogi was Hanna-Barbera.
Wasn't he?
I feel because what was like? Oh, do you see? Now I'm
I
trying
think
to.
so.
What was the
check.
staple of Hanna-Barbera? Because it was a whole crew of them, and I know
they had
that.
they had a ton of. But they were kind of like. They were always kind of B-list cartoons, though. They were never like.
Well, dude, it was fucking USA Morning Cartoon
Were
Express
like
shit.
Underdog or
Dude, fuck yeah, Underdog.
Right?
Grape Ape.
Grape Ape. Yeah.
Dude, fuck yeah. What? Oh god, what
now you're-
else?
Oh wow!
What's up?
They went from 1957 to 1979.
What's that?
Hanna-Barbera.
Oh, actually
Yeah.
producing cartoons. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And then
yeah,
they
yeah.
played them for years. I mean, you can still find channels.
Yeah, but is
Cartoon
Yogi
channels
Hanna-Barbera?
Yes, he's right up front in their.
There we
promo
go.
photos.
Oh yeah, dude, the Flintstones. Oh geez, see Scooby
heck
Doo,
Scooby,
Tom and Jerry. Yeah, can
the
you?
Jetsons,
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Can
That's a
you
good
put
point.
that
They
back
did
up
kinda
for a
have
half
the
second?
market
Tom
covered,
and
didn't they?
Jerry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
let me put it on the big screen.
Oh yeah, that'd be even better. Thank you. See, that's
See,
I
but then,
love
you
the
know,
new setup. Bro.
That's probably what I'm thinking of. Is then Disney stepped in and started making cartoons.
fuck that shit.
Oh, and don't forget the Turtles. Wait, who did that?
Turtles. Well, yeah, but dude, no.
Ninja Turtles.
That's right.
My brother was hooked on that show as an adult.
What am I not turtle enough for the Turtle Club? Ooh. Fucking love Dana Carvey. That cracks me the fuck up. Chopping bacala. Dude, that shit's hot. Fuck yeah, Dana Carvey. Think about it, man. He's what the fuck? The what was the nun? Church lady? Who could it be? Satan? Fuck yeah, dude.
Could it be Satan?
I'll
Satan.
this one. I think.
Yeah, dude.
What happened?
I love me some fucking Dana Carvey. I'll tell you what, man, he did a special not that long back. I want to say in the past few years, like 4 or 5 years ago, maybe. It was like, oh God, white male 50 or some shit like that. It was, or 60. He made it look like he was putting a dating profile or whatever, but it was I'm pretty sure that's like his most recent comedy special. Shit was fucking funny,
stand
man.
up?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
him on stage, just like doing his, like he used to do, like the whole chopping broccoli, all that kind of stuff.
Well,
like
Roots, man. That's where they all started.
But dude, Dana Carvey's he's a performer.
Like all
he
your favorite
loves-
comedic actors.
He loves performing. He actually plays music. Like, he's educated in that. And he's just really smart guy, really witty. Because we were talking about before when he had this, the Dana Carvey show. Dude, that shit was risque as fuck. And it was like prime time. And it didn't translate. And, the staunch American people at that time were just, oh my God, that's too much. It's too much. It was not too much. That shit barely was touching the line. It was just, it was avant-garde. It was risque. It was out there a little
By the
bit.
time Dave Chappelle showed up,
Oh, yeah, no shit. I'm Rick James, bitch. It
was
it's
like,
just
well,
oh my God, I want more of this.
they're like,
Yeah.
oh, that's funny.
Right? Dude, but, and Dana Carvey was just, that shit was good. Because, I'm pretty sure I've heard in...
Because didn't you reference him as like the white Dave Chappelle?
Yeah, I think something like that. That sounds like some shit I would say. Probably. Yeah, probably. But yeah, oh yeah, I did. Because again, in the reference to the show because you're also talking about not C.K. Lewis. Where's the C.K. Lewis? What's the Louis C.K. That's what it is.
Yes.
Yeah, C.K. Lewis is a fucking author.
You did that last time too.
Yeah, I did. And I was just like, dude, it's Louis C.K., you dumb fuck. Like, oh, Jesus. Like yelling at myself through the freaking...
Well, you had it. It was just your
I did.
dyslexia.
Pretty much,
you know.
yeah. Backseat, frontsies, backsies.
Sorry to anybody that really has serious dyslexia. He's just a momentary dyslexia.
No, again, it's my reading rate, my processing rate. So the way my brain ingests it and stores that data and the way I recall it, like it just shit happens, bro. That's why I have to calm down.
Do you have deja
I
vu
have
a
to
lot?
be. Sometimes, yeah, that shit happens.
Sometimes you have it a lot?
yeah,
Or you have
60% of the time it works all the
it...
time.
Like, does it happen often? Would you say more than once a month?
See, and
Because you know that I've heard that, whatever part of that you believe, whether it's the spiritual side that says, oh, deja vu is your brain trying to tell you something's important, or it's an old memory or something like that. But then there's the scientific side that says that it's a misfire in your brain where it actually goes to the memory center before it actually gets to the...
Yeah, it loops back through, so you wind up seeing it twice, basically.
It goes to the memory center before it goes to like your actual processing of the
Your
in the
frontal
now.
lobe.
Yeah, basically before it gets to the now, it goes to the memory center, and then when it links up there, the hippocampus goes, "Hey, I've seen that before."
I was like, that just came through here, didn't it?
That
I
did.
swear, I feel like.
No, I know that just came through.
Yeah, I've definitely had a few moments in my life where
It's a pattern recognition.
my memory it's very much embedded because there was something about those moments where I'm standing there present in it and just like looking around, just like the fuck, dude.
Yeah, I always take that as a message that I should really pay attention to what's going on in the right now. Like it kind of brings me, I don't know, like if I experience that, I'm like, okay, something weird's about to happen.
See, that's why I like the Matrix, because it's like that's a glitch in the system. That's where they've gone back through and changed something.
Wait, I swear I just saw that cat.
What cat?
Wait.
Oh,
It was
the
a
cat or
similar
the
cat.
same
It was the same cat.
It looked like I don't know.
All right.
It looked like just another black cat, and I was like, all right, that's it. They changed something. Oh, Aristocrat, yeah, Aristocat, yeah, that's
Aristocat? No, Aristocats was a movie. What?
what's that? Huckleberry?
Huckleberry Hound.
Yeah, Huckleberry Hound. Fuck yeah, dude. Scooby Doo, where are you? I'm telling you, man, that's some hot shit right there. Dude, there's so many freaking
Tom and Jerry. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Hanna-Barbera was like all up on that shit. I mean, come on, dude. Flintstones and shit. And fucking Quick Draw McGraw. I love me some Quick Draw McGraw.
Yeah, the Jetsons. Now I see.
Fuck yeah, dude. See, now that makes me.
They had oh wow, Captain Caveman.
Yeah, dude. Jesus.
Captain Caveman. That's some old school.
Yeah, I'm curious now who did Underdog and all that shit. And oh god, Hong Kong Phooey.
Oh my god, I love that.
Fuck right, dude. Hong Kong Phooey. That's what I'm saying. Grape Abe, like all that good shit.
That was the older, like that's what I'm thinking of. Is like the old lineup that Hanna-Barbera had, like their old.
Why
cartoons.
does every Hanna-Barbera movie suck? That is, oh dude, that was a horrible title. Hanna-Barbera is dope, 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 dope. Hands down, dopest dope I've ever smoked.
What about Hasbro movies?
Dude, you're talking like fucking Transformers and shit, bro.
Dude, Hasbro's got some great movies. Well, the G.I. Joe franchise.
You're talking like old school 80s animated G.I. Joe movies and the Transformers.
And the new ones. They're still Hasbro. And the Transformers, and the Transformers movies.
But see, that's where, I get into the whole idea that it's too much. It's very studio. So the old school, the OGs, the animateds from back in the 80s, G.I. Joe, Transformers, all that shit, fucking love that shit. I'm all up in, dude, I am balls deep in Transformers. Animated.
Was that necessary?
Yes. That's how much I love all the OG animated. You fuck all this bullshit, dude. The new school, the studio, it is outlandish. It is overdone.
I will drill a hole in a VHS.
Dude, I will make slow, sweet, sleep deep love to some old school G.I. Joe animation. I will do it.
Oh my God.
Want to be balls deep in your love.
That was like our friend back in the day, but like one of his favorite things to say was, I love this car so much.
I do. Yeah, he did. Come up behind it and like start dry humping. Dude, hey man, I've had a couple of those cars where I come out in the morning to like hop into it. And I just like walk over and just hug it.
Like I want to bang the tailpipe. Like I just feel it didn't get so hot, you know?
just for a little bit, just to see how it feels. Why don't we just try this out? This is a good
Rev the engine. Rev the engine.
Oh, my hot dog. Oh, Jesus Lord. Yeah, that brings new meaning to hot dog for sure. That's it burns. It means it's working. Feels so good.
66 Dodge Dart lovers. If you had a 66 Dodge Dart, you're awesome.
Dude, that thing had a fucking bench seat in the front. Are you shitting me?
Bro, that was a tank.
Yeah, it was. Fucking Sherman tank on wheels.
When I realized how big the motor was, I was like, or the engine, sorry. When I realized how big the engine was, I was like, well, you kind of need it. I mean, it's like a 1.5 tons or 2 tons of Detroit steel. I mean.
Dude, the thing I loved doing was when we would get out of class and be walking to the parking lot to like either get a ride or he's, at that point, then I had my own car too, but so just walking to the parking lot and just seeing him in there with the freaking hood up, air cleaner off, and a pencil stuck down the carburetor. He's like, choke stuck. Okay, buddy. He's just fired up with the pencil just sitting there and he just like pulls it out, throws the air cleaner back on, shuts the hood and goes to town. Like, dude, that fucking guy. Very, very ingenious when it comes to ingenuity.
Dude, we fixed a flat with Big League Chew in his old car. His Plymouth Horizon.
I don't even
know.
No,
I swear to God, we fixed a flat.
This sounds like a TikTok hack we need to like.
It was in the wintertime.
It was in the wintertime. It was 1987.
We had no fix.
It was 10 degrees outside.
It was
I didn't have a jacket.
It was a sidewall issue. And it was a small one, but it was like a little crack in the sidewall, and we had to plug it with something so we could get home. And it was cold as shit out. And he went inside. He went inside a store. It was a gas station or something like that. He went inside to get find something, and he just can't. Or no, I think he went to the candy shop.
Candy shop.
But the only point is that he came out with a bag of Big League Chew, and we all chewed a little bit, and then he took all of it and he mashed that into the hole, and we made it home. And I'm like, it was through the winter, so. It was on there for several weeks, still holding air in the tire. I don't know how.
I mean,
I forgot about that. Wow.
As a As a logically thinking, mechanical minded industry professional, I feel like I want to call bullshit on this.
I'm telling you, it must not have been that bad.
No, this is the green room.
It must not have been that bad a leak. I don't know, but
I thought you said, "Oh, good spider."
I'm just saying, I was there, and I remember
you were standing. You were there.
I was there.
Two hearts collided. And yeah, they could never tear the big league chew and the tire apart.
That's right.
Well,
not through the wintertime, man. It froze on there. I don't know how. Don't ask me. I mean, it should have flown right off, but it didn't. I have no idea why it would still be on there.
That's what I'm saying.
I have no idea.
So what I'm hearing is you support my idea.
It's impossible. I don't know.
It's impossible. It's in Johnson's underwear.
I don't know how it happened. I have no idea.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
It's so crazy.
It's crazy.
Wow. Wow. This is the gum and the sire. Oh. Dude, that's what, dude, you know what? We should write a screenplay or whatever the fuck they call it. Where it's a fucking buddy cop story.
We should write like some words.
Dude, Christopher Walken and Bobcat Goldthwait as buddy cops. Just the two of them walking around like a beat in like fucking Rodeo Drive or some shit. Wow, look at that dress. I don't know. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, I can't do Bobcat. You're better at that shit than I am. But dude, just the two of them in the street. Ow. That shit would be hilarious.
You write a script. I'll see if I can do that.
Yeah, one of those things.
We'll get it together.
Yeah, one of them script things.
A script. Well, a screenwriter writes a script. That's what.
From the screenplay.
The screenplay is the finished product, yes.
I don't know what order it goes in. I mean, she could probably tell us what order it goes in.
You got it. You're good.
I want to know because we need to start doing because it's Puppets Row.
But you don't need a fact checker for that.
Yes, I do.
It's right here.
Oh, no. This is 73% of the time.
It's all dialogue, bro. It's all dialogue.
I'm Miss Fact Checker. If we could, please.
If you would, please.
The order of progression in which a screenplay or script is written so that you get to final product and so on. And because, I mean,
why you got to complicate shit?
Dude, this is literally what she's here for, to give us fun facts, keep us corralled.
Can you clarify what do you mean the order, like drafts or like the order of who it goes through in order?
Yeah, no. The levels of writing, because there is a screenplay, there is a script, you have storyboards, like all that kind of shit.
Like a screenwriter is anybody who writes.
I'm not asking that right now.
Okay, before I switch screens,
storyline and dialogue,
dude, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
Digging. So, dude, as far as Underdog goes,
nice. Yeah, we're back on this shit.
Nice.
Yeah. Underdog. Sorry.
It was aired on NBC and CBS, but General Mills actually was the one who promoted it for 62 episodes, but it was created and produced by Total Television Productions.
All right, so
yeah.
And the gentleman's name was Mark Arnold.
Total. Okay, so that was a separate thing altogether.
Yeah, no, it sounds like General Mills was like, we're gonna make a cartoon. It'll sell more cereal. Ha ha ha! Underdog. And it's like, all right, cool, let's do it. Fucking Underdog, bro. I'm down. I feel this shit.
All right, well,
yeah, I guess.
And then you'll recognize those characters too.
Well, yeah,
oh yeah,
all of them Johns, but still
Tennessee Tuxedo.
Oh wow, yeah, I guess that was a thing of its own, wasn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, they still played that shit on USA. I guess you got all the cheap B-rated shit on fucking USA. But then there was like Danger Mouse.
Oh, I love Danger Mouse.
Dude, Speed Racer, like all that shit. You had all that old school stuff.
Underdog was a pretty old one.
Yeah, dude, Hong Kong food.
Do I remember watching Popeye? Remember Popeye?
Fuck yeah, Popeye.
Popeye was a shit.
I'm telling you, yeah. See, Danger Mouse, there you go.
Although he ate spinach out of a can. I don't think I could.
Oh my god!
Out of a can, I don't know if I could do that.
Well, I think that might have some vitamin C. That's how he keeps the scurvy away. I don't know. I know it's high.
That's where
I know it's higher in iron.
That's where he gets his strength from.
I get new muscles. Yeah, that shit. No. put the fucking, he'd even like go through his pipe.
He used his pipe as a fucking plasma torch.
He's like fucking MacGyver out in the field. He's like, hold on, I got a torch here. Yeah, there, we're good. Going in.
That's why I'm a cartoon.
That's why
I can do like that.
Dude, I'm just saying, man. Fucking MacGyver.
Popeye. Hey.
Oh, a danger mouse. I don't know. I remember watching that shit, so with the
Spinach out of a
screenplay.
tin can, and suddenly I'm able to lift a car or a boat.
That
or a
sounds
house.
like food-based hallucinogenics of some sort. I don't know what he's.
It could be, but if you ate mushrooms, you might see some Smurfs. I'm just saying.
What do you mean some?
I think there's a connection there. That's probably why they lived in mushrooms. I'm just saying.
Double rainbow.
This stuff has been here all the time.
Dude,
it was written right into our cartoons that we grew up with. Think about it. Of course, it was Amanita muscaria mushrooms, which, that's not usually the ones that people consume.
Yeah, isn't that like the Santa Claus mushrooms? The red and the red cap with the white dots.
The white dots, yeah.
Yeah.
They're actually not preferred. I think it's I can't remember the name of them, but
that's what we have a fact checker for. But she's busy right now. She's looking my shit up. Don't even.
What? I'm not doing anything.
Now we're like fighting over. Like, no, she's mine.
No, she's mine.
It's all right.
My precious.
Yeah, yes. Right? Dude, I mean, seriously, like, how many episodes have you and I... Yes. How many episodes have you and I gotten to a place where, especially when... I know it's happened a few times when JD wasn't on air with us, where it's just like we're lost without... We're like, we're so used to having her. What do we do? I'm not sure what I used to do with my hands.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
What do I normally do with these things? Oh, my God. Dude, you don't... Just keep going. You're good.
You're okay. It's like I fell right into it. I was like, it's like the old days, man.
Yeah, we just got lost and sidetracked and tangented hard as fuck.
Just turn on the mics, bro. Just hit record. Who cares?
I mean, we still do that, but oh God.
Whatever comes out, it doesn't matter. Just
sorry. That was actually pretty hot.
Like whatever.
Don't tell, man.
Just let it flow. Let yourself go.
Easy there. I think that's copywritten.
I always feel like...
dude, I played that for Halloween. Dude, Thriller, and I feel like somebody's watching me. Fuck yeah, dude. Plus, dude, I really loved... Okay, so like, dad joke, hard as shit. I loved playing this song, Ariel Pink's Haunted Graffiti, Fright Night, because the chorus is knock, knock, knocking at the door. So I played that as the intro track for the set, because then after that I played Men at Work. Who could it be now? Right,
nice, yeah.
And then Webb Shelley or Sholey, I always forget the last name. Webb Shelley, I think. Purple People Eater. And then I played.
So that's who it was.
Well, exactly. It's just like who could that be now? Purple People Eater. And then the final track for the set was "I Want Candy," but by Bow Wow Wow. So it was that dope cover where you see them having they're out on the beach or whatever, and
right by the beach.
Lord of mercy, boy. Yeah, that shit.
Booyaka.
You want some of this hot fire? 5 best rappers all time. Dilon. I spit hot fire.
You want some of this hot fire?
I want to work with Wyclef since like way back in the day.
How are we doing?
She's looking confused. It's all right. Because we're almost.
Yeah.
So we time for break. Yeah, we kind of, we can just, and
we got some food tonight.
I already made banana bread, We eat banana bread. That's what you get.
That was what I got.
Yeah, that's what you got.
All right.
That's what I got. Remember?
This is my circus, and that's my bread.
No, this is your circus. We're your monkeys.
Okay,
hey, we're the monkeys.
I need you to clarify something.
I'm your
I ain't
Huckleberry.
clarifying.
You would like to know, once you write a script, you want to know what has to happen until it becomes a movie or a screenplay, like a play.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, whatever that progressive order
So
is
this
from like, storyboard or like two dudes sitting at a table
right, well,
talking
let her
shit.
talk. She's
Hold
ready.
on. Two dudes sitting at a table talking shit. Like, I mean, from like literal start of just an idea to like, yeah, full production, that kind of chronological order. That's what I'm asking for. Yes.
Okay, so you have an idea, you write it down, you have to have characters, you have to have there's 7 different aspects to make it a full thing, which I can go back to in a minute. But once you have it all written out, and because I have to go
Yeah, no,
screen them in.
I know.
So once you have it all written, then you have to proofread it. You have to send it out for feedback to people that you trust. Once you get it back, you have to rewrite it based on that feedback. Then you have to be social and you have to bring it out into your crowd and get like crowdfunding. It said to be effective. You need to have anybody and everybody like help you with their input so you can begin to refine it. You need to hire a person to schedule and budget your script. And then if you don't know someone who can budget or can't afford to hire someone, learn to budget it yourself.
Or you just ask
Dude,
them.
is this like wiki how to make a movie? I feel like
Just find some
does this
sites.
come with diagrams?
This is filmmaker.
Take a loan
This
from
is
the mafia.
filmmaker's instructions.
How
And
to
it says
with
you have to
pictures.
then rewrite your script based on your actual budget. Because there's things like you have a vivid imagination. So it's like, okay, well, if you're going to make this, what's your budget? So then you have to take that budget, whatever,
like
and then you have to
$4.
rewrite your script to accommodate your budget. Then you make a cast list and you try to attach a director to it. And then if you're trying to do that and you are going a non-actor route, then you have to find your own people. You have to get your own producers or you can produce it yourself.
So this is what happens when you rent out a convenience store to film a movie. Right? I mean, you got to save money. That's what happened, right?
I have to double check on this.
And then it says you have to
skip some
start
steps.
looking for money on your own. Don't wait for somebody else to give it to you.
That's what I was like. Is this a wiki
Followed up
how to
by-
with pictures? Is this
I
what
think
this is?
so. I think it's like a walkthrough.
I know. It reads like a
And you have to make
Japanese
your mood
instructions
reel.
tutorial.
And you have to
You
submit
asked
it.
for the progression from
Yeah,
the
you wanted
beginning
to
to
know.
the end.
Well, yeah, but also the difference between screenplay, script, and you know what I mean, like that as well, like that actual order and like what
Well,
'cause-
screenplay basically is the script, but it's the script with the whole,
but then that's
subtext
what-
and all the.
Yeah, well, setting scene, direction,
Right.
all that stuff. So, like, I
So
guess
when you're
yeah,
writing
like
a
Script
play,
is
it's not
the
just
initial outline of your production.
Say that
the
again?
screenplay includes all of your dialogue, the actions, the like all
And your-
of
and your
the final details.
set
yeah,
like,
what
laid
descriptions
out.
and-
yeah, what did you say at the beginning of that? Your what does that, and then you.
The script is your initial outline of your production.
With dialogue
then
only,
the,
basically.
Well, dialogue and stage directions.
Well, that's what. No, I think she said the screenplay is then the dialogue with.
It includes dialogue and actions, but it may
Stage
not
directions.
include foundational information needed for your production.
Which one? I know I'm differentiating script and screenplay.
Okay.
Script just includes the dialogue.
Script is
and
the outline. Screenplay includes directional.
That's yeah. So
Stuff.
basically, script
Like
is just the
this person
dialogue,
exits
but
left.
yeah.
Exit
So
stage left
script
even.
script is just the lines, like verbatim. But then screenplay is literal breakdown with stage
Right.
direction. So
In
telling you like
parentheses, she screams loud.
turns left and all that stuff. Yeah.
Walks off.
Yeah, goes up stage, exits left stage, exit stage left even.
Yeah. Anyway, we should probably.
She has confused me.
It's about that time.
Why do we leave now?
Well, as usual, we waxed about nothing for quite a while.
What? I don't wax nothing.
You were, never mind.
I was drinking tequila, bro.
That's what happens.
Yeah, but not that much because I didn't start
why
speaking
it's
Spanish, so we're
Stays in the
good.
green room. No, well, you still got
Don't
some
all
left.
Yeah, I
good
know that
waxing
might
stories start
probably-
with I was drinking tequila.
Make me some
The
huevos
seventh
rancheros.
time Reese was arrested.
Make me some huevos rancheros, man.
You fucking make it yourself, bitch.
Do you have the stuff for it?
Fuck no.
Oh,
That's why you got to make it yourself. Take your ass to the store, go get it. Make
go grow the beans.
Dude, I didn't say you got to like start from scratch. Fuck. I said you got to do that shit yourself. I ain't fucking. That's
All right,
why I
well.
ain't making it.
This has been another episode of The Green Room,
Yeah, it has.
brought to you in part by a little bit of insanity. Mr. Gemini. I said, Mr. Gemini.
Dude, I'm fucking. I can't. Oh Jesus, Philly D.
Clickety clack, I back check up Miss JD.
Thanks for checking us out. If you're still listening, I love you. You're awesome. But I love you anyway. We love all of you.
Yeah,
And
as well as
everyone
please hit us up. Continue the conversation.
at ity@directionsmusic.org
Write us.
or separately
Get in our DMs.
GEMINI
Just slip
at
on in there.
directionsandmusic.org. Bleep, blorp, bleep.
Can you send someone in to torture me?
Or, Philly D, PHILLYD at directionsmusic.org.
And 107.9 Smooth Jazz. Yeah, no, hey, be good to yourself. Be good to everyone else.
Much love.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.